She was only trying to protect you.
It doesn't feel that way.
That's the problem with the demon. Is the more power you give him and stronger he becomes, the more real he seems. Your mom was afraid that the demon might escape. And then he'd try to hurt us. So she fought him. Alone.
Canadian film, a lot of more fantasy, a lot of family involvement going on, kind of like showing like a kind of analogy of someone's mental illness in a lot of ways, using dance and the demon as a kind of allegory.
I really liked it, but I felt it was too short for its subject matter, so it resolved too quickly. Right, need another, could have been 28 minutes easily.
Wow, okay.
13, yeah.
Yeah, 13 minutes. That's probably a compliment to the filmmakers that they, you know.
Basically, I will not say it was short because if they would extend it, they could extend it for the whole life of the person. The truth is, if someone has this kind of sickness, it's almost impossible to get rid of it completely. Just film showed that this particular woman find in herself a will just to protect her family, especially her husband got involved in it, and just to save him, she became stronger. This was the message, that if you have family or you have something valuable, you can stand for it, and it will give you the power to overcome very serious challenges. And she had a very serious challenge.
I think the choreography was beautifully portrayed. The director or the choreographer definitely wanted us to see those subtle scenes. For example, the beginning where she was having trouble with her demons, you can see her bounded by them. She's being dragged or she's being toyed by some sort of stringed puppet, and I love that. You can definitely tell she was weighed by those demons, very difficult to escape. And then there's sort of a transition where she slowly works towards battling her own demons when she tries to defend her husband or to fight for her loved ones. You can see that that small glimpse of hope, and that small glimpse of hope just helped her to battle her demons. And truthfully, I don't really focus on the beginning and the end because we don't know the backstory and we don't know the end story. I think the biggest importance is the journey, and she definitely had powerful movements throughout the story. And then one more point was that I think each character had their own demons. So particularly the wife, her own demons, the husband, the fear of losing his wife, and the child, the fear of having her mother hate her for some unknown reason she believes in. But I think the way the dad explains it to her is excellent. That is a great way to parent
I thought the choreography of that was just super.
But the movie is shown to us through the point of view of him telling a story to a girl and him explaining illness to this girl, and kind of like in that kind of fantasy world, so she can understand it in her young mind, right? And I thought it was kind of very interesting the way they did that.
I also liked how they depicted the impact of the family when they have someone within the family experiencing mental health. I think that was nicely captured through the emotions that the child and the father, expressed. Like the father had a specific emotions going on with his daughter, but then when he was dealing with his wife, he had a different sets of emotion. And I feel like caregiver burden is such a big thing that we often don't talk about because we're busy talking about the person experiencing the mental health, but people around them experience it in different forms, in different ways, and they have impact of that in their relationships, lives, and work and everything. So I think this also captured that really nicely.
From start to the end, it was first started with the illness of the woman, but in the mid, when the daughter asked, like, can we help in it? So most of the people who suffer from in such mental illness, they try to shut them up in the room, and they try to fix and solve the problem by themselves. But it's whole family who supports the people or person to get fight to the demon, and that's this film that had really conveyed the message that you have to be with your family and to help them, because nobody can fight this illness alone. So they need their family support, and this whole film told us that like you need a family support to fight such kind of disease.